What's up, everyone? I'm Aaron. Welcome to Aftershock, and today we are doing NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 2007, the full results and my review. So let's start it off with the kickoff. No kickoff matches. We did have Kurt Angle interviewed by Renee backstage as he was scouting NXT. The panel was joined by Big E to talk about the growth of NXT and the tag team scene and all of that. Nakamura was interviewed backstage. Neville joined the panel. He looked disgusted. Neville always does a great job playing his character. And we had the very first all-women panel as Carmella and Sasha Banks joined Charlie Caruso and Lita. Then we had Renee interviewing Becky Lynch and Bayley backstage, so it was kind of like a women's revolution moment there. Next on the main show, the show opened up with Code Orange performing live, which was pretty cool. We haven't seen a live performance by like a rock band in quite some time in WWE, so that was cool to see. The opening match was Johnny Gargano versus Andrade Cien Almas. Almost done the Tranquilo taunt pretty early while Johnny was in his head scissors. Almost hit the rope drape knee neck breaker like Naito uses in New Japan. That was kind of cool. I haven't seen that from him. Gargano hit the rolling kick and a slingshot spear for a near fall. Gargano hit a suicide dive and a slingshot DDT for another one. Almost reverses the second spear into a draped GTR-like move. And then he hit a top rope tornado reverse DDT. Gargano kicks out. Gargano reversed the corner knees twice. And almost reversed the Gargano escape via a buckle bomb. Almost then hit the corner double knees for another near fall. Gargano hit the lawn dart in the corner. Then Santana Vega, or Santana, however, I don't know. She threw a DIY shirt at Gargano as he was about to go for the big head kick. Then almost ends up winning via the hammerlock DDT. A pretty good match in my opinion. I gave it a 7 of 10. Next we had Kurt Angle and Daniel Bryan in the Skybox talking to some talent. And then we had one of my favorite matches of the night, Sanity versus the Authors of Pain for the tag team titles. The fight immediately broke out in the ring as they made their entrances. Corey Graves was announced to call this match. Wolf tagged in Eric Young instead of Killian Dane, and Eric Young takes his place in the match. Freebird rule type of thing. So it's Alexander Wolf and Eric Young versus the Authors of Pain. The fight went beyond the barricade. The Authors of Pain hit a cool backdrop into a Dominator move. Alexander Wolf gets the hot tag, cleans house. AOP hit the Rapture-like move. It's a powerbomb neckbreaker that the Hardys used to do. That's really cool. The Authors of Pain helped each other with a powerbomb. He seen he was going for a superplex on the top. Couldn't quite get it, so he powerbombs him, looking to help for the superplex. But little did he know Nikki Cross had Eric Young's feet. He powerbombs his partner, then Eric Young hits the diving elbow for a near fall. He was pulled out by the other Authors of Pain brother. Alexander Wolf dove out. Nikki and Ellering trade words. Then she dives out and gets caught by, I think it was Akam. Then, out of nowhere, Killian Dane comes and crossbodies them both through a table. Sanity then get in the ring and win via a middle rope assisted neckbreaker. But then, post-match, Red Dragon hit the ring, attacked both teams, and hit Chasing the Dragon. I love that Sanity's the new tag team champions, and I also love that Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly are still going to be a team. Hint, hint. Next, we had Hideo Itami versus Aleister Black, and Jim Ross was announced to call this one. Black had a cool entrance with his music played on the stage live by Code Orange. It was a back-and-forth striking match as you would expect. That's exactly what we got. Black done his cool taunt really early. Aleister Black hit a cool sliding bicycle knee. Itami hit the rope drape flying knee. Tommy talked to the crowd a lot in this match. Percy Watson actually misspoke and called Aleister Black Alexander Black. I caught that, Percy. Next, we had a Tommy mocking Black's sit-down taunt. Black ended up getting a busted nose in the match. You could see blood running down his face everywhere. Black hit the Cabrata middle rope springboard moonsault. The two have a big strike-off in the middle of the match towards the end. Alexander fights out of the GTS. Tommy went for a second pair of knees in the corner, but then ends up getting caught with a blast mat kick, and Alexander Black wins. It was a decent match, but it was all strikes, and you kind of get bored throughout a match if there's nothing but strikes. I literally don't think we might have seen one or two grapple moves in this match. That being said, it was still a decent match from these two. I gave it a 6 of 10. Next, we had for the women's title, Ember Moon looking to capture as she faces the champion Asuka. The undefeated Asuka, I might add. Asuka came out in a cool headdress. Ember came with offense really quick and dove from the top to the floor really early. They fight outside. Asuka tries to work the injured shoulder. Asuka hit the hammerlock STO. Ember reversed the armbar with a deadlift elevator teardrop suplex. Asuka hit the German into the corner. Ember reversed the Asuka lock twice. Ember hit the tornado suplex from the second rope. Asuka kicks out of the Eclipse. That blew my mind. I thought for sure Ember Moon was going to win it and they was going to call Asuka to the main roster immediately. But Asuka ends up being the first person in NXT to actually kick out of the devastating Eclipse. Asuka rolls her up with the tights, but the ref seen it, and then Ember hits a super kick. Asuka locks on the arm breaker or the arm bar. Ember rolls her up. Asuka then moves off of her shoulders as she transitions from an arm bar and passes into the Asuka lock, and then Asuka ends up retaining via the Asuka lock. Next, we had the main event of the night, which was an awesome match. Do you not hate when your phone just suddenly runs out of memory and you are interrupted in the middle of your video? I do. So let's move on with the main event of the night. For the NXT title, Drew McIntyre versus champion Bobby Roode. Drew had the Scottish band playing the bagpipes, playing his theme. That was pretty cool. Bobby Roode also had a big entrance. He had a big keyboard on the stage with the notes coming down sort of like Guitar Hero style. It was really cool. They displayed the size and power difference throughout the whole match because Drew is a big old guy. Roode teases the Glorious DDT early. Drew hit the tilt-a-war backbreaker on the apron outside. Roode hit a blockbuster off of the apron. Drew hit the Celtic Cross for a near fall, or the Celtic Cross. I always say that wrong. Drew went for the Claymore, but Roode played possum, wouldn't get up to his feet, rolls him up. Roode then reversed the Future Shock DDT, but then kicked out of it as Drew hit it a little later. Drew hit the Claymore. Roode gets his foot on the rope. Drew, the big man dove out of the ring, and it looks like he took a pretty rough landing. Roode reversed the Claymore with a spine buster. Roode did a tilt-a-whirl into the Glorious DDT for a near fall. He then picks him up. Glorious DDTs him again, floats over, picks him up, going for a third time. But Drew hits a big headbutt, reverses it, then runs at him, hits the Claymore, and we have a new NXT champion in Drew McIntyre. But that's not all, folks. Post-match, Red Dragon hit the ramp, distract Drew, and from behind, Adam Cole attacks him, makes his debut, and we end the show with Adam Cole holding up the NXT title. What a way to end a show, guys. What a way, especially for me, since I'm a big Adam Cole fan, baby. If you enjoyed my review and the results of this show, super kick that like button. How fitting. Super kick that subscribe button. Throw a super kick party. Share it to your Facebook, Twitter, anything else, so maybe another wrestling fan can see or catch wind of me and this channel. And we'll see you guys later. Peace out.